Come one, come all, welcome to XX Crocmon's Let's Play video of Fallout New Vegas. The great game published by Bethesda but made by Obsidian and/or Black Isle Studios for the... I will be playing the Xbox 360 version. There are many other great versions. I'm pretty sure I could be playing this on the PC and having like a ridiculous time with mods, but I prefer when the option to have guns is provided to use triggers. But, that's just me, and I rambled a little bit. Basically, I'm going to be playing a totally unplanned character. I'm just totally going to wing it through this game. And hopefully, you get to see some pretty funny stuff, and you get to hear me be a huge jackass. I'm going to try and have the volume up loud enough so that you can hear the action that happens, even though, I can guarantee that a lot of this basically just going to be me shooting and saying, I'll shoot whatever I want, friend, because that's what I like to say when I play this game. Alright, let's just hit press start. Let's go through all that stuff. Loading downloadable content, yada yada yada. I have all the DLC. I'm probably going to be starting with it. Probably going to be starting with Dead Money, because Dead Money is ridiculous, and I really like it. I'm probably going to try and do my best to, like, 100% everything, but I can't make any guarantees. Alright, let's verify what DLC I have. New content's available, but I don't care. There's the Mercenary Pack. I got that. Well, that's not really very honest. New character. Whatever. Honest Hearts, Dead Money, Old World Blues, and A Lonesome Road. I'm either going to be starting with Honest Hearts or Dead Money, whichever one starts up first here and gives me the first alert. But you want to start a new game? If this will overwrite your previous autosave if present. Well, I hope my previous autosave wasn't valuable. So, all right, here we go. Turning the volume up. If you see any kind of notifications on the TV, let me know. Well, not let me know. Well, that's what happens on my TV. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Sinatra singing in a casino. Or, well, in Vegas. Drunken and CR guys running around. Look at them waving that flag. Girl, look at that body. Look at that robot. Now we have this guy just being like, alright, people. You see, this was always one of the coolest scenes in the game to me, just because of this. Just done. All this cool stuff's happening, and then over here, well, let's just say some kid didn't have a good day.
War never changes.
No, it doesn't, Ron Perlman. No, it doesn't.
When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults.
Preach it, brother.
When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did
You know, what you're probably hearing now is me fidgeting with my head.
seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition.
Gotta get that power.
Across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion.
was a rhyme. That was pretty nifty.
Stay open for business under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots.
Mr. House is a badass.
You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip.
Nifty, I like running messages.
What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Shenanigans.
You got what you were after, so pay up. You're crying in the rain, Pally. Guess who's waking up over here? Time to cash out. Will you get it over with? Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
And then bang bang. See, when I first played this, like I first started and I'm like, there's no way they're gonna kill me right now. And then they kill me right now. To which case I'm like, what the hell was that? Wait, I was just like, what the hell was that for? I didn't even do anything yet. And then I realized that I did do a whole lot yet. Well, I had done a whole lot yet. Grr, look at that Facebook. Grr, clear those emails. Mercenary pack items added to inventory. I have stuff in my pockets, even though I'm not wearing anything. For the sake of, like, time, I'm just going to, on this, I'm probably just going to, like, customize it a little. Maybe tweak the hair color. Thing or two. It's got subtitles. I'm probably going to turn those off for the sake of sanity. I don't know if I want to leave it courier. Let's just put Croc. And then, you know, that's my username.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Hey!
I'm Doc Mitchell.
Don't make fun of me, Doc Mitchell.
Good spring.
Doc Mitchell. I wouldn't have picked that for you. I would have picked old asshole.
To go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Left anything out of place, huh?
How'd I do?
Okay, shit. Asians in this game, like, they don't really look all that stereotypical, to be honest. Like, all the races in this game are really not really all that well, like, differentiated between one another. Find a preset that looks somewhat like me, and then maybe I'll change the hairstyle a little. That one. I don't know why they made, like, put so much, like, they put so much effort into, like, the customization, and then when you get right down to it, it ultimately doesn't do anything, because you're going to be wearing a power armor helmet halfway through the game anyways. So, like, why even bother? I'm Skrillex. Alright, the Unsettler. Yeah, that's me, more or less. God, look at that. Look at how high his head is. Let's go Unsettler, hair color. Bleached brown. How is that brown? get beatnik, because that's kind of... All this stuff sucks. God, now I know why I never spent too long in this. Where's the clean shaven? Is there one? Oh, Renegade. Yeah, I'm Renegade Shepherd. Alright, no... People are calling me in Skype, and I'm just gonna decline because I told them I would vanish for the sake of doing this. The dashing rogue. Like, half of these look almost exactly the same. Grizzled Samurai, because that sounds cool. Yeah, that's normal. Are you sure you want this to be your character? Yeah. Let's do that. Stuff that mattered? You got my hair wrong. How do you manage that?
Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Look at me recovering from cocaine. I'm Charlie Sheen.
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there?
You mean the love machine?
No, it ain't a race.
Are you sure it ain't a race? I'm gonna make it a race. Leave it alone. I take all of his things. You take all the things.
We're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right
I mashed the A button. There, now you let me try it, douche. Alright, strength. Let's go to... There we go. Perception's actually kind of useless. So, like... I'm just gonna skip this, because I don't like seeing all the... I'm gonna go 10 intelligence, and then I'm gonna go... I'm not a very agile fellow. If I can catch things... They call me one more time on Skype. No, I'm not doing League of Legends. You kids are fucking up everything. Alright, here's that. Yeah, and then I can just intense training everything else into shape. Intense training actually is kind of a waste of a perk. Perception really is neat, but it's not all that great. Let's go. Let's put another point in luck for the sake of doing it. And take one out of... There we go. Make me a lucky bastard. All the luck. I'm not a very charismatic person when I have guns. And besides, charisma's kind of a useless skill anyways. Like... I mean, it could be nice, but... At the same time, not really. I'm gonna dick with this a little bit. And there's a way to, like, be well-rounded in everything. Ten luck, 10 intelligence. See, I'm gonna be critting like a motherfucker, getting money out of everything, smart as hell, with decent everything else except charisma. I'm not a very talky person. There we go.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good.
Yeah.
Well, we know your vitals are good.
Maybe them bullets did your brain some good.
You're nuttered and a big horn to drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Look at me.
You're still barking.
See if your dogs are still barking. That's a hell of a way to put it, Doc. You're so good at this job.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing
Alright, we'll do this. Ass. Oh,
House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother.
asshole. I mean,
Okay. Now I got questions. Tell me how much
not
this
nice.
sounds like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
That's not something I would
I
say.
ain't given to relying on others for support.
Yeah, I'm stubborn.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Duh.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly
I
disagree.
charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A broken chain. It does kind of look like a chemical reaction. Let's go that.
Okay. How about this one?
Piece of space age tech.
Last one.
It looks like two people, like, clapping their hands. They're retarded. They're retarded.
I don't have nothing to compare it to, Simi.
Maybe you'd better look. Make sure I know what I'm talking about. Alright, I gotta find out what all the things are here that actually matter. Science, sneak, and speech. No, don't take it off of science. Yeah, because that way I can have a decent speech skill. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Barter's actually kind of...
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
Why do I have to fill this out?
Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
It's not a family history, but it sure is something I like to do on weekends. Closed spaces, probably because of the mutants that live there. You gain +1 special attributes and outside, but suffer -1 when indoors. Nope. Early risers, special attributes from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., but suffer a -1. You're not at your best. Fast shot. Let's go 4 eyes, because 4 eyes is always nice, and like there's some of the helmets will apply that bonus. Logan's loophole. Now no one's gonna put you out to pasture because you're gonna stay young and level 30 forever. Well, fuck Logan's loophole. Let's go with skilled. You get +5 to every skill, but suffer -10 experience from experience gained from now on. I can just get. Actually, you know what? No, we won't do that. Four eyes, small frame. Sounds about right.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I like how I zoom in on my own character's crotch there. Where's some glasses for me to take, Doc? I need glasses. Oh, I don't even have my inventory yet. Scumbag. Scumbag courier gets picked up by some random old man. Steals all of his stuff. No problem. No problem, no how. Cigarettes. People like buying cigarettes. Ah, crap, it's an empty. There's a Braxo cleaner. Just a total random. I don't want your iguana on a stick, old man. That's your Nuka-Cola, though. Do I want to play this playthrough on hardcore? No, hardcore sucks. Like, I like it and all, but... the hell with that. Take his hat. Open up a gun case. All these cool weapons. All these cool toys. Cool toys. Create some stim packs. And those other stuff here. Yeah, I could have swore he had glasses in here. I thought. I don't have the Pip-Boy yet, so I can't, like, do anything with it. What balls? He doesn't actually have them yet. Alright, well, let's get over. There's some. Alright, I actually had to go. Yay!
These are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find the next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this.
I got a Pip-Boy!
The Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you.
It took me 20-something minutes to do that. Jeez.
Don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here
I'm a nice guy to this
for.
person.
Talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert.
I don't need to defend myself.
Likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella Victor who pulled you out of your grave.
Oh, Victor's a bro.
Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I can't guarantee that. You can turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you'll receive a special reward, an achievement. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? Well, it's been 23 minutes, and as much fun as hardcore mode is, oh, you all are going to make fun of me if I don't do it. So, but I think I can take that. No, I can't. Hardcore mode! Hardcore mode! I'm just trying to get all the perks, or all the little tutorial things taken care of. Alright, let's see. Use +2 speech, +2 melee weapons. Reduce my agility. Ooh boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. That was a long as hell intro. I really don't think it should have been that long, but it just goes to show me how little I can get done. This will be the end of segment 1. Let us, however, catch you all later in the next clip of XX Crocmon's Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, in which case I will debate whether or not turning on hardcore mode is a good idea. Probably will find out that it wasn't, but still play through anyways because I'm a very stubborn person. And, yeah, catch you all later.